Yesterday I did a video on the outcome of the Trayvon Martin case, and I was kind of busy with some things, so I didn't really get to say everything that I wanted to say. So I just threw a quick video up, but the outcome was George Zimmerman got off. The jury found him not guilty, and I thought first of all it was a injustice to Trayvon Martin and his family, and it really showed the type of country we live in, where you can get away with murder. Even though the operator said stand down, you can still get away with murder. And I was on all the little social media sites. I was on Facebook and a couple of other sites, and I heard people talking about we should riot and everything. And there were a couple of incidents. I think there was an incident in Oakland. I believe right down the street from me, somebody had broken into a donut shop or some shit, which I don't know why. I mean, what the hell you gonna get out of a donut shop? There was an incident in Florida where they had the police out there and they had to block off some streets. So there were a couple of incidents, which I was shocked by because, like I said before in previous videos, and I still stand by this. Black folks don't have the balls to do something like riot anymore. I think we're in a kind of like a complacent type of mindset nowadays where we're all about us. We're all about, okay, well, yeah, let me get this money. If it's money involved, then I'll go out and I'll actually fight and say something. But if it's just for the dignity and the justice for my people, I really don't give a damn. I might write a little something on Facebook or whatever, but I at the end of the day, I really don't care. And so like I said, I don't think that, black folks have the balls to do it. And for the most part, I was right. There was a few incidents, but I was right for the most part. Second, I don't think that's the way we need to go. What are you going to get out of rioting? All that's going to do is give the police a reason to kill more black people, because now they're going to be justified to doing what they want to do. What we need to do is start attacking the justice system. We need to start controlling our dollar. Like I said before, nothing gets people's attention more than a dollar bill. Black folks are the biggest consumers in this world, but yet we don't own a damn thing. And that's a key, essential part for us taking back a lot of power that we have. But like I said, I felt like this case was terrible. I felt like the prosecution team could have done a lot better. I've been hearing a lot of people trying to say Rachel Gentile, she did this, and she's the fault for why this case didn't go. No, come on now, people. Don't get me wrong. Rachel Gentile, she did do some questionable things when she was on the stand and they were asking her questions, but you can't put this on her. She had nothing to do with the outcome of this case, because she had been a little bit more vocal and I'm not even going to say really more vocal, because she had conducted herself in a better way when they were asking her questions, yes. But you can't put this on her. She has nothing to do with the outcome of this case. There's a lot of other factors that played into part to why this didn't go the way it was supposed to go. And it just proves that we live in a country where someone can tell you to stand down and you can still murder somebody and walk off scot-free. And I gotta have a lot of thoughts in my head, and I want to say my condolences go out to the Trayvon Martin family, because I don't think anybody's feeling it more than that young man's family. They lost a son, and they lost a brother, someone they loved. So I don't think anybody's feeling it more than them. But it's time for black people to start taking action. And I hear people talking about, oh well, we need to pray, times like this, and we need to leave it in God's hand. I understand that to a certain extent, but for over 500 years, black folks have been praying. And I'm not saying there's something wrong with praying, but with prayer you have to have action. And the church is not the backbone of the community that is used to, that it was back in, the 50s and 60s. The church has created a lot of passive mindsets where things happen to us, all the time. And what do we say? Oh, pray and let the Lord handle it. And I think that's a corrupt mindset to have, because what it does is it makes us as black people stand down and not have the courage and the ambition to go out and change things that affect us each and every day, and the injustice that happens to our people. That whole Trayvon thing, that could have been anybody. That could have been somebody in my family, somebody in your family. It's not that far of a reality for us black folks here in this country. We've all, if you're a black person, you've all went in the store and been watched or been, prejudged, or, somebody thought you stole something, or what. We've all been through that. And this could have been anybody. This could have been you. This could have been me. This could have been anybody in your family. And I think that it's time for us as black people to start taking action. Not just talking in the barbershop or, talking in the salon or, on the street corner or whatever. But it's time for us to start taking action. We need to start controlling our dollar. We need to start attacking the justice system for unjustice crimes like this. We need to start writing to the president, just like white folks do. Because white folks will get out, they'll write a letter in a minute. They'll tell on your ass and they will write a letter in a minute. We need to start doing that. We need to stop just talking and taking more action. And going back to the whole church thing, every time something goes down, what a lot of the media people do, and people with I would say high titles within this country, they go to the pastor and they say, calm down the black folks. Don't get them all riled up. Tell them, leave it in the Lord's hand, because they know when we all come together and we unify and we mobilize each other, we're a mighty ass force. So what they do is because, and studies have shown that black folks are the most religious people out of any ethnicity, and what they do is they attack the church system to keep us calm, to keep us submissive to the things that we need to do, which is take action. And another young sister out here, Jalea Ireland, she hit me up on Facebook. She was, sharing some ideas with me and things that we need to do to, create change against situations like this. And that's where it starts. In my organization, we're getting together. We're going to start making some moves, some legit moves, not just, talking, running our mouth. We make moves. And that's what it's about. It's about us as black folks, especially the young generation, us that have that drive and that ambition and that hunger to change. We got to start taking action, and that's what it's about. It's about us sharing ideas, and it's about us taking those ideas and creating action to create change. So, that's basically, what I want to say about it. The whole rioting thing it's a waste of time. It's not going to get us anywhere. What you going to get? A couple of gym shoes, a couple of little funky ass dollars. What are you going to get out of rioting? Except, more black folks dying. So, we really need to think about that, and I got, 12 phone calls last night from, some cats, I used to run with on the block, when I was young. Yo, man, let's go do this. I got 12 phone calls to go tear up some shit. And I understand the anger, I understand the frustration, but it's not the way we need to go. And being out here in LA, we had the whole Rodney King thing. We saw, what happened with that, and how, I to this day, I can remember being a little boy. And you go to this day, you can go through Watson. There's stores that have been torn down and were burnt up during the riots, and they never recovered. And I was very young. I had to be maybe about 8, no more than 9 years old, and I remember all that going on, and it really didn't accomplish anything. It just tore up the community, and created destruction. And a lot of people lost their lives, from black people to, just innocent bystanders who were, just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. So we really have to think about our actions, before we start, taking actions on violent things that can, ultimately put us in the gutter. And for the black folks out there, you got a lot of black people out here that, have kind of this what's the word I'm looking for? Because I see it a lot on Facebook. It's kind of like this nonchalant type of attitude, like, oh, well, it doesn't directly affect me, or, yeah, I still got to, get up and do my regular things the next day, or I still got to get up and go to work, or, y'all not going to do nothing, y'all just talk. I see a lot of black folk doing that with kind of like this nonchalant attitude, kind of put the blame on everyone else, or ridicule everybody else, but yet they don't do anything in their personal life. And my message to them is that if you're not gonna create change, or you're not gonna jump on the boat so that we can create change for our future, shut the hell up, move to the side, and let those who want to actually do things out here and change a lot of this stuff that's going on take action. If you're just going to sit around and complain, not do anything, and say, oh, well, it doesn't affect me, or, I still got to get up and go to work in the morning, move your ass to the side. Because I know it's a lot of black folks out here now that really don't give a damn. They act like they care, but they really don't. So, that's basically what I want to say about, Trayvon Martin case. We need to start taking action, start writing, start, joining different organizations. Start helping your community out. Start speaking. It starts with something simple as doing YouTube videos. Words are very powerful. And it starts with us coming on here, speaking the truth, and coming together to take action. And for those that, get on here on YouTube, don't make any money from this, but genuinely have a passion for their people and the future for us in this country, I want to thank you. Because we need people like that around that's talking about more than, just sex, violence, music and what's going on in media. That's cool, whatever, but there's more to life than that. There's more to life than money and sex and fame and, all this other bullshit that you see on here on YouTube or on the media. But, you guys give me your feedback. Let me know how you're dealing with this Trayvon Martin case. Again, my condolences go out to the family. We got to stop this shit. But, I'm out. Rest in peace, Trayvon Martin.